Ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, I'm Carbonor. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the morning daily thingy. Hope all is warm and well in your world today. Things are pretty cool here. Not too bad. Finishing up the thumbnail, but you know that. you know that. You know what's going down. What's happening? Yeah, I forgot I had all kinds of new emotes that I've not been utilizing for thumbnails, and I was like, hey, what if we use this one? And so use it, I did. Crafty like that. Yeah, I think that's about even. All right, now let's play the resize game. How small do you need this to be to fit under 1 MB? That's always the question. Never know the answer. Sometimes it's like, okay, that, and sometimes it just says, no, that's too big. Yep, this one worked. This one was all good. No green. That's the whole reason. That's the entire reason that it worked without a hitch or a problem. No green. There's green in it. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. I probably complain about that every day. I bet. It's like very similar, I would imagine. But okay. We're gonna have to do like we did the other day. We're gonna have to load up YouTube on the old laptop. God willing. What what did you do? What have you done? What are you doing, laptop? Huh? What are you doing, laptop? Yeah, yeah. Okay. So you're working this time. See, that's good. It's good. Good laptop. Good laptop. It's a good laptop. Oh, that's a big swig. Big swig. It's good shit. You know what it is? It's mellow yellow, of course. That's right. That's what I said. What else would it be? Okay. Do, 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 do. Gotta load up my shit. Shablat. Uh, I've done some pretty heavy farming. Sir mentioned, might have been Sunday. It was Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday. He was like, because I got my whirlwind max cat. So he said, now you've got Viessa and her gun max cat. That's pretty cool. I said, yes, I know. I just got to get the sword. And he was like, hey, you could give it to Freyna when she goes through that one mission that I like to send her on, that wave mission. And I was like, hey. So that's what I did for a couple hours. I threw on, oh, excuse me, those two 50% uh, gun buffs. And I just did that mission over and over and over again. I made some pretty good advancements on it. And on Freyna, too. She's getting close to being max cat. Very, very close. Do, 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 do. And the Hypernova is over halfway. Well over halfway. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. That's my focus. That's what I'm focusing on first. Because, I gotta, I gotta spoil my girl. You know what I'm saying? I gotta treat her right. Show her the respect she deserves. And then we'll fuck with everybody else. I mean, it's Freyna will be number 2 to Max Cat because she's over halfway there already. Just from doing that one mission. I don't really often take her on anything else. Every once in a while, I'll get a wild hair and I'll run her through something else. But mostly, what are you doing? What are you doing, laptop? Hurry! Come on! Jesus Christ! It's an eternity. There. Can I do other stuff now? Okay. Cool. Appreciate it. Can't even click on it on a live stream when you're trying to like fuck with the description or the title or stuff like that, or put on a thumbnail. The minute you touch anything on that page, it fucking kids. No, it's not for kids. Okay, it is not for kids. Oh fucking K. Jesus Christ, it's not for children. Which, as I've said before, that ought to be enough. If I click on that, I ought to be able to say whatever the fuck I want to say. Be as vile and as crude as I choose to be. It's like, well, he clicked it. He didn't want kids to watch it, so he's all good. That's the way it should be. It's not that way though. I don't give a fuck. If it costs me in the long run to not play stupid fucking games like that and pretend that any word that in any way suggests anything bad to happening to somebody has to be a word that we can't say anymore. It's like, no, go fuck yourselves. like as hard as you can. I do not want to live in that kind of a sanitized world. Perhaps that's just me though. What are you? What the? There it is. Okay, Jesus Christ, man. Copying that description, and I know why. I know why it takes forever to copy that. To paste that description. It's because all those fucking hashtags. They have to be, clickable or what the fuck ever. I don't know. It's annoying, though. I do know that. Ah, I hear the garbage man outside. Ha ha. I won this week, fuckers. I got it to the fucking. I got it to the curb. Sometimes I have trouble. I have trouble with that. Getting my garbage to the curb. Like I'll hear them outside, and by the time you hear them, it's too late. I found that out. There are many unsuccessful attempts to run the fuck out there to get my garbage, and then they're gone already. It's like, oh, okay. So when I hear you guys, it's too late. Got it. Okay. Thumbnail loaded. Clicking the save button. This will surely take a short eternity all its own. Oh, it's done. And there it is. We are good to go now. Now I can click on the live stream so I can keep up with the chat. Blah blah blah. And there we go. Okay. A little prelude. It's over. I like that thumbnail. I like the way it turned out. Pretty cool. I think that outfit was like the most like athletic thing that I had for it. I thought maybe the bikini, but I was like, no, that'd just be dumb. That'd be a little overkill. Where to your cube? 36. There's 35 other persecuted spreader. Man, don't give me your fucking attempts to garner sympathy, you spreader.
I'm Ecker from Data Intelligence. How can I help you?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna get something in the mail for talking to you. That's why I came over here. That's the only reason. I don't care about you, Ecker. All right. So I've already, because in order to get that thumbnail, I had to log on a little bit ago to do the photo shoot. So I've already got my research restarted. I think really that's it. I think that's it. Let's go cross our fingers. and hope. Oh no, there is more research. Really? Already? Goddamn. Maybe I'm misremembering stuff. That could be. Stranger things have happened. I just bought one of these. Why is there another one available already? I need DOS. I don't need these fucking boxes. I need DOS. Look how many coins I've got. Game. I've got over 4,000 fucking coins. I need DOS. You're not getting any more memento tokens. I'm on to you. I'm on to your game. I don't need that gold. I don't need that gold. All right, let's go check the research. Thought the dog was gonna fuck off and fall off the edge. Cracker. Cracker with that 90s style spelling. You know, we'll leave out a letter or we'll put in the wrong letter.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Because that says we're edgy. We deliberately spelled it wrong. How badass are we? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm like, all right, because I seem to be mumbling. It's a mumble day. We're mumbling. All right, I guess we're ready to go. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. I got, I finished the, season Toxic Kills with Freyna. So she won. But Viesa is not going to be very far behind her.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
You've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor. This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on the staging area.
Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
Here we go. Sigma Part 2.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone.
Yep, I'm here.
Proceed with caution.
Descendant, we've confirmed a large-scale Volga's transfer. Attack their deployment point.
I'm attacking.
in, Elias. Deploying arcade. I am the original.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
Oh, I did, I remembered when I was changing the mods that this doesn't have ammo anymore. So I removed the, this one, Expand Impact Magazine, because it was still there, despite the fact that it doesn't do anything anymore. And I replaced it with Double Edge Extension. Well, I don't like that it decreases my speed. I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. Maybe. I'll have to look and see if I can find something better. But I was like, hey! Hey! It raised it by 120,000, 100, or yeah, something like that. 120,000, maybe something. Yeah, I know the first two numbers were 1 and then 2, and then there were a bunch of zeros somewhere in there, and a couple other numbers. Pretty sure. I'm fairly confident in that statement. Yeah, still need one of you, so that's good. That's good. Oh, I saw the dev notes. Interesting. The Serena and Inez people are going to be pissed. Pissed. Because they're nerfing both of them. They're nerfing both of them. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. And I know, and I watched the Blair portion of it, but I don't think that they've changed anything on the Ancestor module that I use. I don't think mine was one of them, which is fine. You know, it's all good. Restart. Oh, there we go. Shot my grapple too low. More tokens that I can't do anything with. 'Cause I got nothing to buy 'em with them. Damn it. Uh-oh. Shit. You know what time it is. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's wall crasher time. We're going to abandon this and move immediately out. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to Albion. That's pretty cool. The fried egg on her tit, though, that might be a bit too far. Did he use that because it's the closest thing to a nipple he could find? I wonder. I hope not. I hope you weren't so desperate, dude, to simulate a naked tit that you put a fried egg. You can never tell with people, you know. Who knows what weird shit goes through their brain. That's pretty cool, bunny. Pretty cool, bunny. Anything that's just straight up black and red is gonna get my attention. Like, oh, throw a little silver in there somewhere, and oh my god, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I'm about to make a kitchen run. Why suddenly paused. I feel like some ice cream, and it just so happens I have some ice cream. It was on sale. The ice cream. I think I mentioned this yet. Super cheap. Of course, it was store brand. Except for the one store, the Walmart I went to, theirs was like $1.50, I think, a pint. So I got 3. And the Food City that I went to had their sherbet on sale again. So I got 2 oranges. Because orange sherbet is the best sherbet. Grape sherbet. I don't know if you've ever had grape sherbet. It's not very common. Baskin Robbins used to have it when I was but a wee thing. When I was but a wee summer child. I know, because I have a very vivid memory from childhood of getting, like, super fucking sick. I'm a stomach bug or something. the night that I had gotten a banana split with all 3 scoops of ice cream were grape sherbet, I puked all over the place. Purple. Purple puke all over the place. I don't know. I think it was the color that made it so memorable. Probably what it was. She moved. She put her fried egg back in my camera view. I don't appreciate that. Balby's wet socks. That's just nasty. That's just nasty. I mean, let's be honest. That's just nasty. Click it. Armor up. Oh, wait. Okay, that's good enough. Now armor up. So just imagine like some transformer noises. Chunk 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 chunk. There, she's armored up. Just like that. You got to make the noise though, because otherwise it loses something. I was watching.
I picked up a mutant material formation signal in
Yeah.
the skies nearby.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's not my priority right now. But thanks for letting me know. But before I started the stream, I was watching a video. The channel's called Lore Lockdown. And they talk about, you know, geeky things. But one of the things that they do is they talk about cartoons and how they ended, you know, like what was the last episode, you know, did it have an actual finale kind of thing? And it was an episode on Silverhawks. I hadn't seen that one yet. I was quite excited because I loved Silverhawks. I was a bigger fan of Silverhawks than I was Thundercats. Just to be honest. Silverhawks were the shit. Thundercats were cool. Hey, good morning, Harris. How's it going, man? How's it going? I'm good. Good. Death a coming. That's a death. Well, it's kinda Death Clock song. Metalocalypse. It's one of my favorite bands, Death Clock. I kinda made, you know, my own Death Clock with my all-girl metal band. Of course, my girls aren't stupid, like the members of Death Clock. But I mentioned before. Yeah, I mentioned before you started watching, I guess, that I had seen the dev notes, and it doesn't seem like the ancestor module that I use got any changes. Because I was paying attention, trying to. I don't think so, because I didn't notice any of the animations being similar. I had to check. I wasn't sure. I forgot actually to check earlier to see what my ancestor module is that I use with him. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Did you see the part, Harris, where they said that they were gonna that they're nerfing Serena and Inez? I was like, oh my god, people are gonna be so mad. People are gonna be so mad. There's probably gonna be people quit the game over that. There's probably gonna be people quit. Fuck this, I'm out of here. Are you sad about it? Harris says, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I get what they're saying about the reasoning behind it. Wanting to keep people, from feeling like they have to play as a certain character in order to be, like, quote unquote competitive. Harris says this dev is fucking clueless about the game. Well, we can talk about something more positive, like pirate outfits. Harris says I mentioned them about Nell and Luna. What do you mean? Oh my God! Excuse me. Ah, buffs for both of them. Ooh. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the oily skin. I don't like that one at all. Why not? Harris says now I play less and less on this game. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Holy shit. Got a bunch of these. Harris says if they nerf Serena next update, fuck this game. Well, sadly, I think they're gonna. You know, the rebalance can't always just be making, you know, somebody more powerful. Sometimes it's gonna have to pull somebody back a little bit. Harris says my lobby's full of Inez players. Well, I don't doubt that. Nemo says, I'd like to say something before I can't be here. Any online multiplayer will always be unbalanced in some way. If they stop tweaking and reworking, the game will fall flat. Why would... Harris says, review bomb coming in. Incoming. Nemo says, Jason, the guy doing the latest video, is not a dev, he is the community director now, which indicates they're hiring more people and plan to expand. That's awesome. That's very good news. He was merely reading a PR script, clearly didn't know how to play his own game very well during the demo. Yeah, yeah, he was having a little bit of difficulty. Oh, shit. Nemo said there's always been viable characters to play with. However, when you're working with a game that wants your time more than anything else, players will naturally gravitate towards the most efficient route or route. This is true. I think they're just trying to keep certain characters from being too efficient. I mean, you know, from my standpoint, I don't use Serena or Inez, you know. So when I go, you know, for bosses and, you know, fighting bosses with public people, or the Wallcrafter, for instance, and there's somebody in there with like a super buff Serena or Inez, as there usually is, I can barely, you know, do any damage compared to like their 40 billion and shit like that. So, you know, I don't want to use Serena and I don't want to use Inez. So they, you know, the people that I choose to use should be just as effective. Unless, you know, I mean, again, unless this was a PvP game. If it was a PvP game, that'd be all well and good, you know. Your character's more powerful than mine because you built it to be more powerful, and that's fine. But a PvE game, kind of different. Harris says, if they fucked up Serena on the incoming update, I'll play another game. Nemo says they've made great strides in changing the landscape of quality of life for new and returning players, adding harder content for the veterans. They just don't want them to clear it too fast. Yeah, you know, if you do clear it too fast, then you know you're going to get bored and move on to something else. Nemo says they're nerfing Serena's AoE. I won't know what the numbers are until the patch notes are released. Same thing with Inez. Nemo says, if you like the game, play the game with the characters you like. I don't quit playing Ninja Gaiden 4 because my character is not strong enough. Exactly. I mean, you know, I kind of agree with that sentiment. I mean, like I was just saying about my Viessa. I mean, my Viessa is a pretty fucking potent build, but she doesn't hold a candle to other builds out there. But, you know, I still use her. She's, you know, still the one that I want to use. She may not be as powerful as everybody else, but she plays the way I like her to play. The style that I prefer. So, you know. You'd have to, you know, for me personally, you'd have to do a whole lot more than just, you know, weaken my favorite character a little bit to make me quit the game, but, you know. Harris says, and then Luna and Nell can barely be seen in lobbies, instead nerfing and buffing another character. Nemo says eventually everyone will get a tweet, even Kyle. I don't know why they waste their time on that, but alright. Harris says, I keep spamming on Twitter and let the devs know they need to buff Luna and Nell. I'm sure they will get to them. Nail especially. Nail definitely needs work. I'm pretty content with my Luna, I gotta be honest with you. But, yeah. Nail needs something. Nemo says, I agree they are not up to Onslaught standards. Buff Luna is viable, but not DPS Luna. Ooh. Ooh. Wonder how long that's been at 40. See, look. I'm over halfway done. I'm over halfway done. Harris says, I remember back in season 3, Nell is so beautiful along with Ultimate Luna. Now where's everyone going? Bingo. Oh, cool. That is pretty cool. Nemo says, sorry about that. It said my PlayStation is getting too hot. So let me move a fan over. There's already one pointed at it, but apparently that's not enough. Not enough. So I have 2 fans pointing at it now. Oh, let's see. Nemo says, some good news is coming out of all of this. They're reducing the cooldown cap to 75%, which means on some of your skilled descendants, you can remove a mod and replace it with health or more damage. Oh, that is very cool. As I said, that's very cool. Harris says, October Freyna rework. She also feels off so badly. Yeah, Freyna's awesome for going against mobs. She's phenomenal against mobs, but against bosses she does leave a little to be desired for sure. Nemo says, I gotta go now. Bye, room. Later, Nemo. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Always a pleasure, sir. Anytime. Alright. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Where are we at over here? Okay. Harris said, mate, I'll join you after this. All right. One more day. And we get that. Yay. Raw. Can you tell how excited I am? All right, we're going to go ahead and do this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and do the Freyna mission. What should we wear? We'll wear this. And let's do this as well. So we can be giving it some more levels. That's a very good idea, Sir Pat. I must admit, that was a very good idea he had. I'm gonna go get my sherbet. There wasn't much left of my chocolate chip cookie dough that I just finished. And there's not much left of the sherbet that I'm about to finish. Good thing I got a high metabolism. That's all I can say.
Descendant, we've been waiting for you. Our soldiers have suffered extensive casualties while holding off the enemy onslaught. These resources were seized from the enemy fortress. They must be transported safely to Albion.
I'm all over it.
Watch your feet.
One button. I was trying to do that with one hand because I'm eating ice cream.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Any more soldiers for the time being. Thank you, Descendant. You're a lifesaver.
Good morning, Jedi. Jedi says, Frain is the lag queen. Yeah, my PlayStation doesn't like it much at all. It's like there's too many people popping. Hang on a second. I'm enjoying a couple of refreshing spoonfuls of orange sherbet. Nope, there went the lid. Son of a bitch. Slung the lid across the room. Totally accidentally. I tried to pick it up and it just went right out of my hands. Hold on. Made a mess. I made a mess. A little bit of a mess. Little bit. All right, Harris, you on? You ready to roll? I don't know what we'll do. I mean, we could do some onslaughts, maybe. Bounties, perhaps. Something along those lines. You still there, Harris? Jedi says, seems like Harris left for Paris. Seems like he may have. He said after this, mate, I'll join you after this. So, this must have been something, something in his real life. Oh, cool. Jedi says, I'm booting up. Oh my God, that's good. Orange sherbet. So good. Well, I needed to check something, didn't I? I did. We were going to look and see. No, not that. What Blair's ancestor module is. Because I don't think it was one of the ones. Nope. the Transcendent module. Next level recipe. That is not the one of the ones that's getting improved. Oh well. But I think his standard stuff is getting upgraded, so maybe that'll have like a chain effect. Like it'll improve all of them overall at least a little bit, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. It's possible. Okay. My ice cream is eaten. Oh my God. Excuse me. Jesus. That snuck up on me. I'm sorry to have done that right in the microphone. That was uncool. Jedi says he's on. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, I guess Harris took off. It would seem. I think Sharon's checking me out. Oh, that's you. I hadn't seen you in that outfit yet. All right. We got 16 minutes until Wall Crasher. Is that that's not enough time to go through an onslaught, is it? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. So we'll do the Void Vessel to pass a little time. Ah, cool. Jedi says trying to make Storm from X-Men. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that's about as close as you could get. Okay. Harris says, mate, I'm in. Give me a sec. All right, cool. cool.
Launching void vessel exploration
We'll
operation.
just me and Chad, I'll knock this out real quick. Stupid laser. Harris says, alright, I'm waiting in Albion. We will be there soon.
the data.
Do. All right. Invitation sent. All right. Let's go do the wall crasher, I guess. I reckon. Here we go. No critters running loose. Harris is just setting fire to the whole place.
Watch the floor! I'll torch it all! Watch the floor!
Huh. Jedi's way up there. Just chilling.
Perfectly done! I love it! I hope it's delicious! That's enough.
We're just having a quick little meeting. So about those quarterly reports. Jedi says, well, boss, he has fire, so I'm sure he will cook. Harris says, what's the plan, boss? Let's discuss our strategy on how we're going to defeat the wall crasher. We're just going to shoot it a lot until it dies. Right. That seems to be the plan that I usually go with. Just shoot it until it dies. Barbecue. Hell yeah. Cook that bitch up. And finally, this person wants to know what's happening over here. What is this? What is this strangeness? Jedi says, another employee. Barging into the meeting like that, she better have something really important to say. By God.
Let's check here. Yeah. That's pretty typical. Pretty average. 250 million. 488 million. I hope that's not billion. My sharing adjustment working out, I guess. Says Jedi. Oh yeah, because you got, what was it you got last time? 40 billion, wasn't that what it was? Harris said mine was 586 million. Shit, I said if that was billion, that would be the best sharing ever. Oh hell yeah. Shit, I said four. Oh, that's right. It was the onslaught. That's right. 40 billion in the onslaught. Let's try some bounties. Oh, you don't have any? Oh. Harris says I don't have any bogus chips. Well, we can, run an onslaught or two and see if you can get one. I did level 2. I knew that's what you would say. I predicted what you would say.
Take this.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats.
I didn't like that one. Any of those. Those were not good cards.
Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit. combat readiness. Specialized anti-personnel combat entity detected. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit. Zone stabilization confirmed. Descendant! Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your Asive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Descendant, destroy the structure completely within the time limit. Specialized anti-personnel combat entity detected. Hazardous insect detected. Be careful. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting the enemy. source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your AC. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
I am in danger.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line.
It's inside it. $6.6 billion. $33 billion, says Jedi. Jedi said if I had to go on a mission with women dressed like that around me, I'd be the first to die. Or you'd be a little bit distracted, would you? We'll just jump straight into 3. Are they? Harris says my Serena was 50 billion. That's a lot. That's quite a bit. Jedi says little bit. I'd be more than a little bit distracted. Jedi says now they're bringing part 4 to Onslaught. There's going to be a part 4? Good God.
Descendant, the energy concentration point is unstable. Protect the objective from all threats. Initiating energy concentration point stabilization operation. Prevent enemy infiltration at all costs. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit. survival
Fuck you,
within the
dude.
time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies. Descendant, the acceptable energy threshold range has been exhausted. Be careful. Unstable energy source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your Asive. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options. Hold the line. Destruction target confirmed ahead. Destroy the structure completely within the time limit. Hold the line. source detected. Transmitting target coordinates to your AC. Descendant, the enemy offensive is weakening. Time to utilize your tactical options.
I let my guard down.
Enemy reinforcements detected, Descendant. Hold the line. Key target located. Neutralize it within the time limit quietly to avoid alerting enemies.
Shit.
Initiating final defense operations. Deploy all available resources. Descendant, you need to interact with the target device. Approach and engage with it within the time limit. Incredible, Descendant. Capturing mission data.
See what we got. 13.9. 13.9. Jedi got 13. All right. Not bad. Not too bad. Damn near 14 million. Jedi says, yeah, they were aiming for the same stuff I was hitting. And Harris does a handshake. Jedi says, they took my damage. Nothing there. Did you get any of the bogus chips, Harris? Did you hear me, Harris? Harris. Oh, okay. Harris says because Valby and Serena at the same time, that's why your damage was less. Yeah, that'll do it. And Harris says, I do. Okay, so we can do a bounty. Which one you, oh, there's only one left. Chill is the only one we got. 1 second, guys. Are we ready? Everybody got their characters and everything? Who they want to use? All right. Jedi, you ready to roll? All right, here we go. Autobots roll out, says Harris. Yo, Joe.
Initiating the bounty tracking operation. Area-wide SCV scan complete. Descendant, first we need to locate any traceable residual energy. Initial residual energy secured. Commencing data analysis. Begin tracking next residual energy. It's a trap. Destroy them all. Biodata is a match for bounty information.
Damn, I'm out of everything.
Target has escaped. Go after it now. Narrowing down the target's movements. Not far now. now. Warning! Hostile entities approaching. Please ready for combat. Additional traces identified. We're closing in on the target's location. This is important evidence. Transmitting analysis results. The target is close by. Descendant, trackable residual energy analysis complete. Target location confirmed. Transmitting coordinates to your scene. Isolation containment zone deployed. Remember, Descendant, neither you nor the target can escape from the area.
Son of a bitch.
This is an emergency.
Synchronizing biodata. Operation terminated, effective immediately.
Who? No sweat. Jedi says, damn, I got a lot of stuff from him. Yeah, I got a pretty good amount too. Huh. Harris says, I got 9 trigger module box. Damn. Goddamn. Damage sucks, says Jedi. 977 million. I got 974. Right behind you. Harris says, really? Harris got 2 billion. It's wall crasher time. Jedi says, don't like Daya. And Harris just laughs.
I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Jenna says, if I could get her 4th ability more often, it would be nice. Do we have time?
Multiplying. There must be a conflict. Descendant, Volga's comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Volga's special assault ship identified. Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required. Shocking, right? You can't escape.
3 minutes. Two minutes. Two whole minutes. No. Harris says, come on, mate, join us. No. Somebody's got to stand ready. Keep their guard up. "57 seconds. I should have said B's no dancer. No. I'm really not. Even in real life. Jesus Christ. I genuinely couldn't tell you the last time that I've ever danced. Goddamn, it was probably back in high school. At one of the many after football game dances that American high schools so often have. That is. Yeah. That's probably what it was. So Jesus Christ, that's been close to 40 years ago. Probably the last time I've danced. That was quick. There's no reason to even look at my damage. I know it was pathetic. There's no reason to even look. Yeah, 178 million. Far below my average. For the wall crasher. Oh my god, excuse me. Alright. Back to Albion. And it's time to end the stream, unfortunately. Are you streaming today, Jedi? Peace, dude. Jedi says nah. Alright, cool. I was gonna send, just let me know anytime you are, dude, and I will send whatever audience I've got your way. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Jedi, Harris, Nemo, thank you, gentlemen, for being here. Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. Thank you to the people out there who were lurking, and I know there was some of you out there. I could see the numbers going up and down. You can't hide from me. I know you're there. We wouldn't mind it if you would kind of like, you know, say hey or something, but, you know, we're not going to push you. You got to be quiet. You got to be quiet. That's fine. And for those of you who are watching this as a video later, thank you for making it this far into the video. You too are greatly appreciated. If any of you groups of people that I just mentioned saw something here that you were entertained by, maybe something made you laugh, chuckle, or smile, or maybe you just like watching the scantily clad ladies kill aliens and giant robots. And who could blame you for that? But perhaps you could see your way clear to leave me a like, a comment, a share, or a subscribe. Any one of those things, you know, is immensely helpful for the channel, helps it grow and flourish. Subscriptions are particularly important right now as I am 49, just 49 away from the 500 necessary to unlock super chats and memberships. So if you could, anything you could do to help us get a step closer to that would be just fucking awesome of you. And should you choose to support the channel in a different way, you will find links to my Patreon and my Ko-fi on my YouTube description page. If you saw something here that you think might be worth a buck or two, that'll be the place to drop it. And it too would be greatly appreciated. While you're at all that, check out the rest of the shit on my channel. I've got over 1,500 videos, quickly approaching 1,600 videos. Yes, that's the number I said. That's the number I said, between 15 and 1,600 videos. I got all kinds of shit to entertain your eyeballs. I've got concerts that I've been to that were shot on a really good quality phone, so they're worth a watch if you're into that handful of bands that I've so far posted. I highly recommend you check them out. I was pretty close to a couple of those shows. Also, I have original music that I write the lyrics to, and I stress that 100%. I write the lyrics to. I used to be a singer-songwriter in my younger days, and I turned the volume of songs that I had through an AI app into a 4-piece all-girl metal band called The Circle. You'll find 10 albums right now on my channel of what I consider to be good quality music. I'm very proud of what I accomplished, and I've shared it with the world, so I hope you give it a shot. Check it out. The albums are about 12 songs a piece, about 30 minutes a piece. It's not a huge investment in your time. To give one a shot, and you never know, you may really dig it. You can also find the lovely ladies of The Circle every Wednesday night on Wicked Wednesday Night. That is the female division of my original character simulated wrestling federation. They've been on tour for the last few weeks, so they'll be back soon. They're kind of on a hiatus from the wrestling at the moment, but there's plenty of other competitors to provide you with your simulated wrestling needs. The men's division is every Monday for Monday Night Mania, and then I also have a female celebrity federation that's every Tuesday. That's Tuesday Night Download. I've got a Marvel vs. DC coming soon, I swear to God. And a men's upgrades for the men's division and upgrade for the female celebrity federation coming towards the end of the year, probably after. So keep an eye out for that stuff. As if that wasn't enough, I also do these daily live streams like you saw right here today, where I play the First Descendant, this wonderful game that we all love so much. Sometimes chat joins in and we take on some of the harder missions, much like you saw here today. Sometimes chat joins in and we just go farming for materials. Sometimes they're here to give me advice, and sometimes they're here to give me shit. But a fun time is had by all regardless, and we would absolutely love for you to be a part of it. We have developed a really cool community of some pretty solid dudes who show up on a pretty regular basis, and I am always thrilled when they do. So if you see us pop up in your feed, don't hesitate to stop on by, join in the fun. We're a pretty welcome and open group. We just want to hang out and talk about the things that we enjoy in a game and that we like. What's wrong with that? Who are we hurting? I don't think we're hurting anybody. Also, every Friday between 8 and 11, I have Fall Guys Fortnite Friday, where I play Fall Guys and Fortnite, obviously. Much like with this game, I'm totally open to playing with chat, but only if you want a duo, trio, or squad up against the general public. I just don't have the participation at that time slot to justify doing custom matches, and one-on-one stuff is boring as hell. So, it's just the way it is. On top of all that, I also have a shitload of playthroughs. I've got all kinds of genres, all kinds of titles. I got horror, action, adventure, racing, roguelite, walking simulators. I've got gotcha games. I've got a massive library of over 300 games, and I'm down to play just about anything. So if there's something out there that you would like to see me play, dear listener, dear viewer, drop it in the comments, and I will check my library. If it's in the library or it is free to play, bam, it gets bumped up to the top of the list to be rotated in as soon as I finish the next one. It's just that easy to have impact and influence on the content produced by this channel. All you gotta do is say something. All you gotta do is say, hey, I'd like to see you play this, and I'll be like, well, shit, I have it, so I guess I'll play it. Just that easy. Just that easy. And because I know I can read your mind, I can tell what you're thinking right now. You're thinking that's not enough. I need more. I need more. Well, I have more. I'm also doing movie reviews now. You'll find 4 of them on my channel right now. There's more coming in the future, but 4 is what I've got at the moment. You'll see them in different formats and different styles. That's because I've been I tried to figure out how I wanted to do it, how I wanted to present it, and I think I've settled on what my style is going to be. So you'll start seeing a lot more consistency coming out of those. So check them out. And I guess, ladies and gentlemen, cats and kittens, boys and girls, that just leaves me to say thank you once again. And I truly, truly do mean that. You guys are awesome. I thank you for your support every day. And this channel wouldn't be growing without you guys. So thank you so fucking much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, later.